David Johnson.
Deputy Speaker, and can I start by congratulating my honourable friend, the member for Sevenoaks and good friend. It seems to me that if you get drawn on the list for private members' bills, it's both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it's a rare opportunity to get your name on a piece of legislation when you're a humble backbencher, but a curse because your inbox immediately explodes with every special interest group, charity, business that wants you to use their ready-made bill. And I think it's fair to say, and I hope she won't mind me saying, that she could have picked an issue that might have had more hype, got her more likes on social media, but instead she's just opted to do something really important. And I congratulate her for bringing that today. I think it demonstrates the kind of member of this place that she is. I've only been in the House since December, and it's already struck me that private members' bills often seek to do things which are surprising because you can't believe they're not law already. And it seems to me extraordinary that people under 18 can be given these procedures and potentially suffer the damaging effects that they can have. You can't have a tattoo on your skin until you're 18, and yet you can have these procedures under your skin before that. And I think it demonstrates why this is so necessary, and also why the industry as a whole needs greater regulation. And in preparing to speak in this bill today, I spoke to various beauty clinics and beauty salons within my constituency, some who do these treatments, some who don't. Naya Beauty Clinic in Southmore doesn't do them, but unquestionably thought that they should be banned. That it wasn't appropriate to have under 18s do them. The Good Skin Club in Wallingford and the House of Bow in Didcot felt exactly the same. They do these treatments, but they only do them in a way in which they use really qualified people, and they only administer them to adults. Now, they both felt, as do I and as do a number of the members of this House, that the danger of people who are unlicensed and don't know what they're doing applies to all ages. So we talk today about the under 18s rightly, but there is a broader question about who's administering these and causing the sorts of bruising and swelling and potential blindness that we have heard that could affect people of all ages. Now, we talk about the under 18s today, and when I was under 18, when I was a teenager, people wanted to get hold of alcohol as early as they could and try that and see what that was like. And they wanted to stay out late at night, even though they had nothing really to do. They just wanted to be out hanging around. And they wanted makeup and outfits and piercings that their parents strongly disapproved of. All of that is true today. But when I was a teenager, they didn't want to have these kinds of treatments, and yet they do today. So what has changed? Because it's completely clear that if a doctor hasn't told you to have these, they have no health benefit to you. In fact, they pose great health risks. And you won't find many adults who think our children need to have these alterations to themselves. So what is it that's changed? Well, it's a lot of what we've heard about in this House today. It's the impact of social media, of advertising. It's the poor mental health and low self-esteem that so many children have at the moment. The same thing that's led to a rise in eating disorders, the same thing that's led to a rise in self-harm. So I completely support this bill today because it tackles a very real danger that those under 18 are facing right now. But we should all have our eyes on the factors that lead them to take that risk in the first place.
Yeah.